How y'all doing? Today's message is coming out of John chapter 8, verses 31 and 32. It says, Then Jesus said to those Jews who believed him, If you abide in my word, you are my disciples indeed, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So basically, this message is just speaking on the truth. Jesus said he's the way, the truth, and the life, and no one comes to the Father except through him. And speaking on the truth, Jesus, what he did on the cross, will free you from the penalty of your sin. And just telling the truth is just freeing in itself. Because once you lie, you gotta tell another lie, then another lie, then another lie. When you lie, you box yourself in to keep from the consequence of telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? And God hates a lying tongue. So you might as well just be honest. You know what I mean? Like, if you go to court or something like that, and the first instinct is to lie to the judge or whatever to get away from whatever you were there for, God didn't tell you that. God will never tell you to lie. Satan is the father of lies. You know what I'm saying? God will never tell you to lie. Now, he may tell you not to tell somebody everything, but he'll never tell you to lie. He'll never tell you to lie. He would never tell you something he can't do. God cannot lie. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, back to speaking on the truth. Just if you tell the truth, that frees you from you having to tell a lie on top of another lie. And then once you start lying, you gotta cover up your tracks from the last couple lies you told. You know what I mean? Like, it never ends. It's very tough to get out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just tell the truth. That's just basically what this message is about. Just tell the truth, because it says the truth will set you free, will shall make you free. I'm reading out the New King James Bible. So it says the truth will set you free, make you free. But, and also, like I said, telling the truth will free you from having to lie and have to remember every lie that you told up to, you know what I mean, your current lie. You gotta make sure that everything lines up. That's a headache within itself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just tell the truth, bro. Just tell the truth. Just be honest. That's why I'm big on character. See, I forgot what it says in the Bible, it says, let your yes be yes and your no be no. See, I like me having to tell somebody something once, and they could take that story to the person whoever was involved in the story, and then when even when I tell people the situation that had me involved in with somebody else, I tell them my bad first. You understand? So when they go back to asking the other person that get their side of the story, and they try to throw dirt on my name, they could sit there and tell them, the person that's going to investigate this situation, they say he already told me that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm big on character. I'm big on character. You know what I mean? I don't like having no liars around me. I like to tell somebody one thing one time and they take that to the grave. You know what I'm saying? I don't like people to have to investigate whatever I tell them. Now, some people are just skeptical of human beings altogether. I mean, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But when they get to know me, not saying I'm perfect, when they get to know me, they know that once I say something once, you can take that to the bank, you know? I like to keep that reputation, you know what I'm saying? I like to keep that reputation. I do know, because I used to lie. I'm human, you know what I'm saying? I'm flesh and blood. So I do know how people can commit sins, but I personally, I'm not comfortable with just lying and looking myself in the mirror and considering myself a real one, you know what I mean? Like, I tell people closest to me, like all my friends in my circle, I tell them, I want my reputation to speak for itself. So when I pass away or whatever, at my funeral, I want somebody to stand up and vouch that, like, yeah, we lost a real one. You know what I mean? I mean, that's not my main goal in life. My main goal in life is to get a well done, my good and faithful servant. But, you know, I'm still in that process right now. You know, but yeah, just tell the truth, man. Just tell the truth. It's more freeing, bro. It's more freeing. But I'm about to end this video. Until next time, man. Another episode of me testing alcohol alternatives is probably coming within like another week or so. You know what I mean? But y'all have a good one.